Beloved chosen one, I am Michael, and today I want to speak with you about something eternal, something far bigger than the struggles currently filling your days. I need 10 minutes of your attention today, because I believe you need to be reminded that this life, as heavy as it feels right now, is not the entire story. There is more waiting for you than what you can currently see. I want to speak honestly first, beloved chosen one, because I know how consuming daily struggles can become. Bills, relationships, health, exhaustion, disappointment, all of it presses in so closely that it becomes difficult to remember there is anything beyond it. I'm not here today to minimize the weight of what you are carrying. I'm here to remind you that this weight, however real, is not permanent, and it is not the final word over your life. I want to talk about what it actually means to walk toward eternity, because I think this gets reduced too often to a simple checklist, a set of rules to follow correctly in order to earn a reward at the end. Beloved chosen one, I want you to understand something today. Grace was never about earning your way into eternity through flawless performance. It has always been about receiving what was freely offered, through faith, through trust, through a relationship rather than a transaction. You are not required to be perfect to walk in that hope. You are simply invited to receive it honestly, exactly as you are. I want to speak to the fear that sometimes surrounds this topic, the anxiety about whether you have done enough, believed correctly enough, lived righteously enough to be secure in that hope. Beloved chosen one, I want to gently release you from that fear today. Security in eternal hope was never meant to rest on your own performance, constantly re-evaluated and never fully certain. It rests on something far more stable than your own inconsistent effort, a promise kept regardless of your daily failures and successes. I want to talk about how this eternal hope should actually shape how you live today, not as pressure to perform, but as freedom to live differently. When you know that this life is not the final chapter, the small disappointments carry less devastating weight. When you know that ultimate justice and ultimate restoration are still coming, you can release some of your desperate need to fix everything, force every outcome, control every circumstance in this present moment. Beloved chosen one, eternal hope is not meant to make you passive about this life. It is meant to free you to live this life with less fear and more genuine peace. And I want to speak to those of you who are grieving someone you have lost, wondering if you will see them again, wondering if the separation you feel right now is truly final. I want to offer you comfort today, beloved chosen one, without pretending to erase the very real pain of missing someone deeply. The hope of eternity includes the hope of reunion, a promise that current separation, painful as it is not necessarily the last word on that relationship. Hold that hope gently, alongside your grief, not as a replacement for grieving, but as something that can coexist with it. I want to say this with you now, beloved chosen one, whether silently or spoken aloud. My hope does not rest on my own perfect performance. I receive grace freely, exactly as I am, without needing to earn what has already been offered. I release the fear of not having done enough, and I trust in a promise far more stable than my own inconsistency. This life is not the final chapter, and I choose to live today with less fear and more genuine peace because of what still lies ahead. I want to speak to the specific comfort found in knowing that struggle is not eternal, even when it feels endless in this present moment. Beloved chosen one, whatever you are walking through right now, however long it has lasted, however unbearable it sometimes feels, it is not permanent. There is a promise of a place where struggle itself will finally end, where what has been broken will be fully restored, where the weariness you have carried for so long will finally, completely be laid down. I want to talk about how this changes the way you can face difficulty today, not by pretending the difficulty does not hurt, but by holding it alongside a hope that says this is not forever, even when everything in your current circumstances suggests otherwise. Beloved chosen one, that hope is not naive denial. It is a deep, grounded trust that the story you are currently living is still being written, and the current chapter, however painful, is not where the story actually ends. I want to address something honestly, the doubt that sometimes creeps in about whether any of this is actually real, whether eternal hope is simply a comforting story rather than an actual promise. Beloved chosen one, I want you to know that doubt does not disqualify you from this hope. Even the most faithful people throughout history wrestled with genuine uncertainty at times. Faith has never required the complete absence of doubt. It has simply required a willingness to keep trusting despite it, to keep walking forward even while questions remain unresolved. If this message has reached you at exactly the right time today, comment the words, "I receive this hope," so that others carrying grief, fear, or doubt about eternity can find this same reminder. Before I leave you today, I want you to think of someone in your life who might be grieving, doubting, or simply exhausted by the weight of this present life. Someone who might need to hear that this struggle is not the final chapter of their story. Reach out to them today, beloved chosen one. Sometimes the most comforting thing we can offer someone is simply the reminder that what they are currently walking through, however heavy, is not eternal. Beloved chosen one, this life, with all its disappointment and difficulty, is not the whole story. There is more waiting for you than what you can currently see, a hope secure enough to hold, even on your hardest, most uncertain days. Subscribe if this message reached you today, beloved chosen one, because tomorrow I return with another message meant exactly for you. Walk in peace, beloved chosen one, and walk in hope that reaches beyond what you can currently see. I remain with you,